All right, now I'm doing a rip and review of a 18 card value pack of 2020 Panini Contenders draft picks. In these, you can potentially find the premium edition green shimmer autographs. Um, I'll just be happy to find any autographs. This is a 50 card base set, so it's easy to complete. I got some of these packs a while back. I think I paid like maybe $6 from Admire. And I was able to find, you know, them a little easier than I had expected. Certainly with the 2019, 2020 products, this was easier to locate. So it's got, like I said, it's got a 50 card base set. It's easy to compile. It does have like 89 rookies in it, which sounds excessive considering there's only 60 draft picks. They're all autographed, so they're not easy pulls. So you're not going to complete the full set of like 139 cards. But the 50 card unsigned base set of veterans is an easy one to put together. Each one of these packs, you can expect to find 6 non-base cards. So we're going to be looking for, inserts, variations, parallels. So we'll see what we can get. And this is the very first set released for the 2021 season. These are all college uniforms, of course. And we'll start off here. We got John Wall, Paul George, Ben Simmons, DeMar DeRozan. And this isn't a very, like, the 50 card base set, it's not very expensive. Like, there's a Zion, second year Zion, that's worth like $5. And there's a bunch of the big stars that would be worth like maybe like $3. But, it's nothing crazy. John Morant. Oh, that's cool. It's like a $3 card. That doesn't sound that exciting, but it's a simple base set. This is good if you're just looking for, you're just having a hard time finding stuff. This was findable, and on the secondary market, it's still relatively affordable to get unopened stuff, but still overpriced in my opinion. Victor Oladipo, Buddy Hield, Kemba Walker, and D'Angelo Russell, De'Aaron Fox, Pascal Siakam, James Harden. Ooh, we have a winning ticket. Parallel here. Or there's James Worthy. That's cool. And here we're getting into more of the non-base stuff. So we have draft class 2020. Denny Avdia. Ooh, here we go. Winning ticket, Zion Williamson. Obi Toppin. Oh, wait a second. There we go. All right. So, what's going on here? Okay, so this is an insert. Game ticket green. This is like the green shimmer, I believe. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And then we have another green shimmer, I believe. Buddy Hield. Yeah, I'm going to do a little research real quick and find out exactly what I have here and kind of price them out as well. But so far, it looks pretty cool. Got a Obi Toppin rookie. Got a Zion. Denny Avdia. Yeah. All right. Price these out. Get some more details on what I have here. All right. So I sorted through the cards I pulled from this cello pack, and it was a lot more confusing than most basketball card sets. I mean, I collect everything. I've been collecting basketball cards for a long time, and I collect all the different sets. And this is just getting really complicated with Contenders, because not only do you got your, it seems pretty simple enough 50 card base set, but there's also variants. So you get different photos for each of the base cards. And then, of course, you get your different colored parallels on top of that. And then you get your different tickets. So you get your prospect tickets in your game, tickets in your conference, tickets in your conference finals, tickets. And then you got different tickets with different parallels. And then those parallels have variants. And the variants have parallels. And it's, oh my gosh, it's just getting way too complicated. I subscribe to Beckett, and I use that to kind of guide me through things. And like, even if you don't want to go off Beckett pricing, it still gives you a good idea for what you have and helps you identify things. And because you're looking at, you can tell it's green, but I'm like, is this green shimmer? Is this green shimmer on the front of the pack? No, it's green explosion. So, but green explosion, this one right here, I got a couple of them in this pack, so it doesn't strike me as a rare card. It seems like a common parallel, probably something that drops in almost every pack. It's not listed in Beckett. They list the purple and they list the blue, but not the green explosion for the game tickets. But on the back, it listed green explosion / purple. But so I don't know what they're worth. I don't even know like ballpark what it is. I'm going to assume the worst, that it's super common. The purple ones, they go for 1.5 times the base. So I'm going to assume that's the same. So that's nothing that special. I don't know why you wouldn't list something that's super common. I understand not listing the rare stuff because there's not enough of those sold to determine a common price. But for like the base, for the common base parallels, you know, that drop in every pack or almost every pack, I would think you'd have something established for that. But Beckett's been getting real sloppy lately. They don't even list like the blue velocity parallels for optic, which fall 3 per cello pack. They're just lazy. They don't even realize they don't put them in there. It's frustrating. I understand why so many people go off of eBay comps now, but I'm not going to look up each individual card one at a time. I'd rather just pull out a price guide and just flip through and look at the highlights. But that's what I did to the best of my ability with this. I looked at all the cards that were worth $1 or more, and I added them up. My best pull from this pack was the Zion. But you get 6 different non-base cards on average. And in addition to that, there's variants. There's a lot of variants. And I don't know if they did this in the past. I had a hard time determining which ones were variants. But now at least it's clear if it's a variant, because they'll have a little V right there to tell you it's a variant. So it's just a different picture that they put. So same set, but it's got like 2 different pictures at least of each player. And these variants actually aren't that rare. Out of 18 cards, I pulled 7 variants in this pack. And they weren't just of the base. I got one of the green explosion. That's a variant. So I had 6 base non-variants, 7 variants, and then, you know, I had the 6 non-base cards in general. So there's a lot going on, a lot of diversity. So yeah, that kind of made it confusing to sort out, just to understand what I have and what the actual name for the cards are, let alone pricing them out. But I did it to the best of my ability. So what I found, the Zion was the best card that I pulled. This is a winning ticket. It books for $6. The overall value of this pack is $24.87, assuming that these are worth like 1.5 times the base, the green explosion game tickets. But yeah, so I mean, overall, that's a decent value. For getting them at retail price, I'm happy with that value. But yeah, it's pretty good. There's a lot of diversity. There's a lot of for only having a 50 card base set, there's actually a lot to collect here. There's tons of inserts, parallels, variations, different tickets. It's a whole thing. So even if you got a mirror set, the variants of the base prospect base set, like you got an alternate picture for all of these. So it doubles it from like 50 cards to 100 cards. So that gives you something more to collect, and they're not hard to find. The variants drop at least as common as the base ones. Like I said, I actually pulled 7 variants in this pack and only 6 non-variant base cards. So those are 2 mirror sets that are easy to build through here. So I mean, it's kind of nice if you're having a hard time finding all the NBA uniform stuff. People for some reason aren't as bullish on the college uniform stuff. I understand, like, I mean, it's not an NBA product technically, but you got all the stars and the rookies, and it's their first appearance on cardboard. So it's kind of cool to get those, and stuff is so hard to find now. So I mean, this is just nice to be able to work on something, get some kind of set going or collect, especially for younger collectors, novice collectors, and just people who are frustrated not being able to find anything. This is the stuff you're most likely to find on shelves. And if you're just not even going to try and just going to go straight through the secondary market, at least if you're going to overpay for stuff, these are probably the least marked up. So yeah, so I mean, that's my take on it. Yeah, I will be opening some more of this off camera. I have a few more cello packs, so I'm just looking to build the base set and see what other bonus goodies I can get in there. I do have some blasters that I was able to find as well. So like I said, I should have no problem building that base set, and that's what I am. I'm just kind of like a collector, working on my personal collection and hoping to get some cool stuff along the way in terms of like parallels and inserts. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned and check back. I'll have more rip and review videos coming up in the near future. Thank you.